Burkina Faso, a country in West Africa known for its rich culture, history, and natural resources, is now making headlines for something entirely unexpected. The country is poised to become a major player in the electric vehicle industry. Today, we explore the rise of electric car manufacturing in Burkina Faso and what it means for Africa's future. Burkina Faso is a country with a population of around 23 million people, largely dependent on agriculture and mining. For decades, the nation has faced economic challenges, from poverty to limited access to modern infrastructure. But things are changing, and the electric car industry is a major part of that shift. So, how did Burkina Faso get involved in electric car manufacturing? Well, it started with a desire for sustainable economic growth. The country recognized the need to reduce reliance on imported fuel, which has been a major burden on its economy. Not only that, but Burkina Faso also wants to create new industries that align with global trends towards clean energy. We realized that Africa's growing demand for electric cars could be met with local production. With Burkina Faso's abundant natural resources, including lithium, a critical component in electric car batteries, we saw an opportunity to lead in the clean energy revolution. Burkina Faso has strategically embraced electric vehicle manufacturing in partnership with both local and international investors. The key to success: access to raw materials, such as lithium, which is essential for producing the batteries that power electric cars. Burkina Faso has long been rich in natural resources, and lithium is one of the most valuable materials in the modern world, especially when it comes to electric vehicles. The country's untapped lithium deposits have attracted international attention, positioning Burkina Faso as a future leader in sustainable energy production. Burkina Faso is sitting on a gold mine of lithium. These deposits are of high quality and are part of the larger African lithium belt, which is expected to see massive growth in demand as more nations shift towards electric vehicles. Once extracted, the lithium is refined into battery-grade materials. These batteries are essential for electric vehicles, which are growing in popularity due to their environmental benefits. Unlike traditional gasoline vehicles, EVs produce zero tailpipe emissions, making them a vital component of the global push for cleaner, greener transportation. By building electric cars in Burkina Faso, the country is not only tapping into global market demand but also creating a wave of local jobs in manufacturing, engineering, and technology development. The electric vehicle industry has opened doors for local workers to acquire new skills and contribute to a more sustainable economy. I never imagined I'd be part of something like this. We are working on the cutting edge of technology, and it's exciting to think that these cars will help protect our environment and create jobs for future generations. As part of the plan to bring electric cars to the market, Burkina Faso is also investing in the necessary infrastructure, like charging stations and sustainable energy solutions, to support the growth of this new industry. The infrastructure in Burkina Faso is still developing, and there are hurdles in ensuring that electric vehicles can reach rural communities where charging stations might not be readily available. But with the government and private sector working hand in hand, progress is being made. We understand that to create a sustainable electric vehicle industry, we need to support both the infrastructure and the wider ecosystem. It's a long-term project, but we're committed to making this a reality for Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso's electric vehicle manufacturing journey is just the beginning. As the global demand for electric cars increases, other African countries are also exploring how to tap into this market. With abundant natural resources and a youthful, dynamic workforce, Africa is well-positioned to lead the world in green technology and sustainable industries. Burkina Faso is showing us that innovation can come from unexpected places. This electric car revolution not only has the potential to transform Burkina Faso's economy but could set a precedent for other African nations. The future of transportation in Africa could very well be electric, As Burkina Faso drives forward with electric vehicles, the country is taking its place in the global shift towards clean, sustainable energy. This is just the beginning, and the journey ahead promises even more groundbreaking developments. Now, let's talk about the electric cars themselves. The Italua electric vehicle boasts a range of up to 330 kilometers on a single charge. And the best part, it can be fully charged in just 30 minutes. This makes it not only ideal for the streets of Burkina Faso, but also perfectly suited for urban and rural environments alike. The design of the Italua car is sleek, modern, and user-friendly. It's an electric vehicle that doesn't just look good, but offers efficiency, practicality, and environmental sustainability. But this project is about so much more than just building electric cars. The Itaoua plant is creating new jobs, boosting local economies, and fostering technological innovation in a country that is striving to make a mark on the global stage. It's also a step towards reducing Burkina Faso's carbon footprint, promoting green energy, and opening doors for even more African countries to explore the world of electric vehicle manufacturing. Burkina Faso's electric car manufacturing plant is just the beginning. Italua aims to expand its reach across the continent, not just selling cars in Burkina Faso, but positioning itself as a key player in Africa's emerging electric vehicle market. With increasing demand for electric vehicles around the world, this plant's success could spark a wave of innovation across Africa, creating new opportunities, jobs, and sustainable solutions for years to come. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about Burkina Faso's electric car industry, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on innovations shaping our world. What do you think about Burkina Faso's electric car revolution? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
For this particular season, it must be stated that these tractors will be utilized in order to plow the land without any charge. We initiated two significant operations in the previous year, namely the agro-pastoral offensive and the presidential initiative for achieving food self-sufficiency. The ministry had already started a process of providing free plowing services for a total of 64,000 hectares in all regions. In addition to that, we have decided to acquire around 500,000 tractors. For this season, it must be said that these tractors will be used to plow the land for free for this upcoming rainy season. The goal is to truly increase and achieve food self-sufficiency. What may need to be clarified is to urge the youth to quickly clear the fields.
Welcome to Noble Black News, where we bring you in-depth and insightful stories about influential Black leaders and their impact on the world. Today, we turn our attention to Burkina Faso's president, Ibrahim Traoré, a young visionary who is redefining leadership in Africa. Burkina Faso is a nation that has faced significant challenges, from economic hardships to ongoing insurgency. Yet, in the midst of these trials, a remarkable leader has emerged, one who defies the conventional image of African leadership. Ibrahim Traoré, the young and dynamic president of Burkina Faso, is setting a new standard for what it means to lead a nation. In a continent where many leaders are known for their luxurious lifestyles, Traoré stands out by leading with humility and a relentless focus on the needs of his people. Ibrahim Traoré's approach to leadership is a stark departure from the norm. While it is common for African leaders to own luxurious cars, reside in opulent mansions, wear expensive custom-made suits, and travel in lavish private jets, Traoré chooses a different path. He leads a modest lifestyle, placing the welfare of his people above personal luxury. This commitment to humility and service has drawn frequent comparisons to Thomas Sankara, another legendary leader of Burkina Faso known for his modesty and dedication to his country. Thomas Sankara, often referred to as Africa's Che Guevara, led Burkina Faso from 1983 until his assassination in 1987. Sankara was a revolutionary figure who implemented policies aimed at reducing corruption, promoting gender equality, and achieving self-sufficiency for Burkina Faso. His leadership style and principles left a lasting legacy, one that Ibrahim Traoré is now seen as continuing. Much like Sankara, Traoré has made significant sacrifices to demonstrate his commitment to his country. He has reduced his own salary and prioritizes the needs of his people above all else. This was evident during the Russia-Africa summit, where Traoré stood out among his African counterparts by donning military combat clothing, complete with a distinctive red beret and tactical gloves, instead of the customary expensive suits. His refusal to accept a presidential salary and his decision to maintain his earnings at the level of a military captain serve as a poignant testament to his dedication. In September 2022, Ibrahim Traoré made history by becoming the world's youngest head of state at the age of 34. His rise to power was marked by a bold move, as he and a group of junior military officers staged a coup to oust Lieutenant Colonel Paul-Henri Sandaogo Damiba. Damiba had taken office earlier that year through a coup, but Traoré and his supporters believed he had failed to effectively address the ongoing insurgency plaguing Burkina Faso. Traoré's justification for the coup was clear: the safety and well-being of the Burkinabe people were at stake. In a televised address on October 1, 2022, he articulated the need for decisive action to combat the insurgency and restore stability to the nation. Despite his young age and lower rank in the military hierarchy, Traoré's leadership qualities were evident. His career trajectory took a significant leap in 2014 with his deployment to Mali as part of the United Nations peacekeeping mission, MINUSMA. Fellow soldiers have lauded his valor, particularly during a challenging attack by militants in Timbuktu. Traoré's dedication to his country continued to shine through, as he played a prominent role in combating insurgency within Burkina Faso between 2019 and 2022. His efforts culminated in his promotion to the rank of captain in 2020. After successfully overthrowing Damiba's administration, Traoré acknowledged the potential scrutiny surrounding his age, but emphasized the necessity of their actions. At the Russia-Africa Summit in July 2023, Traoré made a distinct impression not just with his attire, but also with his powerful speech. He criticized African leaders who failed to provide for their people, and urged them to prioritize sovereignty and self-sufficiency. Traoré's remarks echoed those of Thomas Sankara, emphasizing the need for African nations to learn from others and achieve food security. He specifically addressed President Vladimir Putin's announcement on July 27th, in which Putin pledged to send free grain to Africa. While expressing gratitude for the gesture, Traoré used it as an opportunity to convey a message to African heads of state. He emphasized the need for African leaders to prioritize achieving self-sufficiency in food production and supply for their people. In addition to his political stance, Traoré has initiated significant economic measures within Burkina Faso. Recognizing the absence of a domestic gold refinery, he has taken steps to establish one, creating jobs and boosting the economy. Burkina Faso is a major global gold supplier, yet it lacked the infrastructure to refine its gold domestically, forcing it to export raw ore to European countries. Traoré's decision to build a gold refinery within Burkina Faso is a strategic move that is expected to yield numerous job opportunities and contribute to the overall economic prosperity of the country. Furthermore, Traoré has introduced tax reductions and facilitated access to capital for young entrepreneurs. His innovative concept of popular shareholding aims to privatize government assets and ventures, enabling public investment in the nation's development. This initiative saw 20% of the government-owned telecommunications company offered for public purchase, resulting in a highly successful venture that generated $60 million in revenue for critical projects. Traoré's leadership is characterized by fiscal responsibility. He has reduced the salaries of all government ministers and officials by 20% and declined a presidential salary, choosing instead to maintain his earnings at the level of a military captain. This selfless dedication to serving his country has earned him significant respect and support, both within Burkina Faso and across the African continent. Despite the pressures of leadership, Traoré maintains a low profile regarding his personal life, focusing on steering Burkina Faso toward stability and progress. As the transition president, his actions continue to inspire confidence and admiration among his people. Traoré's commitment to transparency and accountability is evident in his approach to governance. He has emphasized the importance of open communication and has made efforts to engage with the public directly. Through town hall meetings and public forums, Traoré listens to the concerns of his citizens and seeks to address their needs. This approach has fostered a sense of trust and collaboration between the government and the people of Burkina Faso. Moreover, Traoré's efforts to combat corruption and promote good governance have been noteworthy. He has implemented stringent measures to ensure that government officials are held accountable for their actions. By promoting transparency and integrity within the government, Traoré aims to build a more just and equitable society. Traoré's leadership extends beyond domestic issues. He has also taken a proactive stance on regional and international matters. His participation in the Russia-Africa Summit, where he called for greater self-sufficiency and sovereignty among African nations, demonstrates his vision for a more independent and prosperous Africa. Traoré's emphasis on collaboration and solidarity among African countries is a testament to his belief in the continent's potential. In the realm of education and social development, Traoré has launched initiatives aimed at improving access to quality education and healthcare for all Burkinabe citizens. Recognizing the importance of education in fostering economic growth and social progress, he has prioritized investments in schools, teacher training, and educational infrastructure. Additionally, Traoré has worked to improve healthcare services, ensuring that essential medical care is available to those in need. Traoré's dedication to empowering women and promoting gender equality is another key aspect of his leadership. He has implemented policies to support women's participation in the workforce and leadership positions. By promoting gender equality, Traoré aims to create a more inclusive society where all citizens have the opportunity to thrive. As we look to the future, it is clear that Ibrahim Traoré's vision and leadership will continue to shape the trajectory of Burkina Faso. His commitment to serving his country with humility, integrity, and dedication sets a powerful example for leaders around the world. Traoré's story is one of resilience, courage, and unwavering commitment to the people of Burkina Faso. In conclusion, Ibrahim Traoré is not just a leader. He is a symbol of hope and transformation for Burkina Faso and the African continent. His leadership challenges the status quo and offers a new model for what it means to be a leader in Africa. As we continue to follow his journey, we are reminded of the power of visionary leadership and the impact it can have on a nation and its people. Thank you for joining us on Noble Black News as we explore the remarkable story of Ibrahim Traoré. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful stories about influential Black leaders shaping our world. Stay tuned for more in-depth coverage and inspiring stories from around the globe.
Say hello to you. Yesterday marked exactly 1 week since the incident happened. I'm going to visit the place where the rocket fell. But know one thing, those who are there to protect you, who unfortunately caused the incident because you see them posted around, they surely tire you out a lot these days every morning because they have been reinforcing security for several months, which leads to searches and issues, but it's for you. It's so that no one can come here to harm you because you are very important. It's a strategic location. It was in the context of the training era that, while trying to check a number of things, unfortunately, someone accidentally fired the shot. Those who were nearby and the one who triggered it were also injured. So they were transported to Delgado that day. Thank God they have left Delgado, with some after effects, of course, because a rocket is unforgiving, especially in the hand area.